One thing I know for sure and two things I know for certain. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. We just saw that man get caught with his girlfriend at the concert.
When you're caught cheating in 4K and went viral on the internet. It's crazy. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a CEO that was caught cheating with the HR of the same company, and this was done on the Coldplay concert. So if you don't know the video that's going viral, which we're going to play in a couple of minutes, is a video at the Coldplay concert, and you know that love campaign they do. It pans out to this couple that looks so sweet and cuddling up, and by the time the camera was on them and they realized the camera on them, their reaction was what gave them out. And even Coldplay himself actually said, "It's either these people are shy or they are probably having an affair." And it happens that it's actually them having an affair. But this has also struck the conversation. What are the odds of a Coldplay concert of millions of people there, or thousands of people there, and thousands of couples loving up and doubling up, that these two will be the people that are trending now and everybody's talking about them? The chances are very, very low. But yeah, let's go check out the clip, people's response, because this has gotten people talking. And apparently, I think everybody's thinking that this relationship is a full-blown work relationship, that people at the workplace might knew about it. But anyway, guys, let's go check out the clip, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk. But you go down and let me know what you think down in the comment section.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Right, Megan. You take that man's last name off your Facebook so they know it's official. The way that this man embarrassed his wife so publicly, he should be ashamed and put in jail, and put this other one in jail too. Now, everybody done already found out this Andy Byron, and it's the mistress who goes by the name of Kristen Cabot, who actually got a promotion just a week before she was canoodling with somebody else's husband, child. Now, this is the wife Megan, and apparently, allegedly, her entire social media had blew up overnight from her husband doing something trifling. And Kristen, this her husband too. And you need to leave her immediately because she trifling too. Now, over on Facebook, while everybody was sending her these notifications, you can actually see Megan's full name over on Facebook. And then just about an hour, because you gotta make it official. Just about an hour ago, Megan had taken off the last name Byron off her Facebook because she knew what's up. She knew what that man was doing, going to embarrass her in the middle of the night. And what's crazy is Coldplay called it out on accident. They said these people are either too shy or they're cheating, because what you're looking at is a kissing cam. It's a kiss cam. That's what it is. So the fact that Coldplay was like, I know something up. Get the camera right on these two. But over on these parts, it's Team Megan and Team Kenneth, because y'all not about to sit here on the internet and embarrass these two. And both of them better take them for everything that they worth.
Oh, this is crazy. From Fashion Nova, head of HR or head from HR. The CEO of Astronomer, Andy Byron, who was caught having an affair with the head of HR, Kristen Cabot, at the Coldplay concert, has released a statement. And he's basically blaming Coldplay for all of this. He says, I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking the time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps, personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. I also want to express how troubling it is what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. Oh my gosh, you are in a public space. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. And then he ends it with a Coldplay lyric. As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Andy. Why is he blaming Coldplay? It's not that Coldplay knew what was going on between the two. But what I think is crazy is this tweet from Coldplay. Starting with our next show, we're introducing camera-free audience sections for people with their side pieces. Yo, that's crazy.
Craziest part about that video of that CEO and that HR hoe at the Coldplay concert canoodled up is that had you just stayed still, not reacted to the camera being on you, you probably would still be married. It probably would not have even gone viral had you just stayed still. But because you reacted to the camera and because the internet loves mess, you're now in this predicament. Not to mention, y'all reflex skills are that of a couple that wants to get caught cheating. Like, it took y'all way too long to realize that the camera was on you. And that's an issue. Like, if you're going to cheat, you need to actually act like you care about the fact that you're cheating. It's clear that y'all actually don't give a I wanted to get caught. Y'all had a goddamn Coldplay concert. Bitch, what happened to canoodling in the dark at the movies? Y'all just out and open with it. And now, because y'all wanted to hear him for the weekend live, you have now been identified by the internet. The internet has identified every single last person, even Rudolph. Because that lady was red as she knew that y'all wasn't supposed to be together. That's why you gotta stop including your friends in your cheating. I hope that that man's wife takes him for everything that he has. Judging by how quickly she changed her name on Facebook, I know she's about to take that man for everything that he's worth.
Y'all, the CEO and HR, that is some San Antonio activity. I can't. You know what? Love is love, but they're probably both getting fired. And the best part about it, she really went like,
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair.
Whoever their partner is, just know that God is on their side. God has answered their prayers. Because what are the chances of the camera panning to them? The fact that my man went down and the girl next to them knew that, yeah, they were guilty. Either one of their assistants or something. Both of them are cheating. Not even one of them, both of them. Because normally the girl will get angry if the guy's moving like that. But this one, the girl even hid her face. Whoever their spouses are, God is on their side. They got caught. I'm not gonna lie, that's deep. What the flip? That's dark stuff, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Free them, bro.
Hard to put into words what this Coldplay affair means to me and this entire internet community. This is what it's all about, folks. This is why we have the internet, for moments like this. Whenever you feel down about it, whenever you feel like the internet's a bad place, something like this happens and you think, we're so back, actually. Yeah. Actually, this does have a purpose. Coldplay was one of the funniest places that could have happened. And also, I just want to say, if you work there, today is your Super Bowl. I'm so jealous of you, actually. I know there's someone going around the office just going, I knew it. I knew it the whole time. And I'm so happy for them. And I'm jealous of, I've never been so jealous of a corporate employee as I am of the people who work at that company today.
one thing I know for sure and two things I know for certain. Ain't nobody more single than a married man.
Okay, girl.
Ain't nobody more single than a married man. We just saw that man get caught with his girlfriend at the concert. At the Coldplay concert. Just out there having a good old time. You know what I'm saying? They got their VIP wristbands on. They are hugged up. And yes. Here comes the camera. And there they go, ducking and hiding in shame. Listen, Linda. Ain't nobody more single than a married man. Because again, that was his girlfriend. That wasn't his sneaky link. That wasn't his don't catch me in public. That was his I'm about to buy us box seats and we're gonna go sit at this concert, this VIP concert, and have a good old time. Yeah. Mind you, both of them are married. Both of them are married to other people. Baby. Listen, the people be cheating. The women and the men. And it's always so funny because a lot of times, like, in the commentary that I get, it's always like talking about black men and how they did it. It's the men period. I don't care what race you are. See, the only reason why we say black men is because that's all we have proximity to, right? That's what we know. But baby, all the girlies is being put through it. All the girlies are being put through it. That's why you just gotta treat these men. You just gotta treat them how they need to be treated. That's it. That's all.
Being the CEO of Astronomer and choosing to cheat at a Coldplay concert and not space is crazy work. So this is Andy Byron, who, like I said, is the CEO of Astronomer, and this is the Chief of People Officer, Kristen Cabot. So apparently these two were at a Coldplay concert, and they were getting all their feels on when Chris Martin decided he wanted to do the kiss cam. So as the camera is spanning the crowd, apparently it lands up in the suites, up in the upper levels. Now, I know they thought that if we were up in the suites, nobody would see us. But the fact that the Lord will reveal what he reveals, how he reveals it, and where he reveals it is just my favorite part of life. Baby, when that camera hit them, Kristen turned and shame hit her face as if you didn't know what you was already doing up there, girl. And then in typical male fashion, Andy turned around like, shit, I done got caught, but I got money, you heard me? Now, let me just say this. Chris Martin know he is messy because what he said next really took my wig off. Chris said either those two are shy or they're having an affair. So, you know, after this clip went viral, people went searching for the spouses because they are both married. Now, allegedly, this is Kristen's husband, Kenneth. And one thing that this photo is telling me, baby, Kenneth looked like he could show you better than he could tell you. Don't you worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Kenneth is on the case. Now this, according to Miss SpaceX, is Miss Megan Kerrigan Byron. This is Andy's wife. Now there's been some chatter on social media that Miss Megan Kerrigan Byron is now just Miss Megan Kerrigan because she done already dropped the Byron. You know, my heart goes out to the spouses, but I'm so glad this went viral because y'all got to stop playing around with people and their emotions. Both of these people are married. Both of their spouses is somewhere eating turkey sandwiches, playing golf, enjoying life, not knowing that both of their spouses are at a Coldplay concert, warming things up. I would not be surprised if both of these end in divorces, as they should.
The year of 2025, I did not think I would have to come on here and tell y'all that y'all don't know how to cheat correctly. Actively. Because who they side piece to a concert and you don't social distance? You heard me. Y'all go to a concert and see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that cheating is cool. Cheating is wrong. But if you gonna cheat in public, you need to take precautions. Because otherwise, look what happened. Look what happened. Went out to a Coldplay concert and they sat there and was all cuddled and canoodled and got caught on the Jumbotron. Jumbotron caught their asses and they want to turn around like, oh, they didn't see me. Too late. Too late. We already caught you. And according to the TikTok comments, they already got your name, Andy Byron. Andy Byron. And to the spouses, the lady that was standing next to them that was like, she knew, y'all need to talk to her. Because I bet she gonna put a lot of pieces together for y'all. A lot of pieces together. If you didn't already know that your spouses ain't shit. But I feel like y'all probably already knew your spouses weren't shit. Especially Mr. Byron's wife. I bet you already knew deep down your soul he was hunching somebody else. Bet you already knew deep down your soul. So this really depends on how you want to play this. We could really do this like Medea's family that prays. You see what I'm saying? What Kathy Bates told that white lady, she said, you know, you get your demands in order. You finna stay with him, you get your demands in order, bitch. You get your, cause if he can afford to take that hoe to a Coldplay concert, all right, he can afford to give you a want to keep this marriage happy and to keep him from having to split his assets 50-50. You go in there and you think smart, bitch. It's up to you. You choose if you want to stay. If you don't want to stay, you take it. Take him for everything he worth. Take him for everything he worth. I say the same thing to the lady's husband. You know, hey, sir, you know, take her for everything that she's worth to. Do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, talk to that lady because she knows some shit.
All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I'm just curious, what Coldplay song would possess you to go out in public and blow up your life like that? If you are wondering what you just saw, that was a CEO and CFO being caught in 4K on a Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert that they were having an affair. And because the internet is fast, people were able to figure out what company they work for and what their positions were. Because, yeah, why would you behave like that when you're caught on camera at a Jumbotron in a public place? If you didn't have something to lose, right? Like, it's just so stupid. And also, there's just so much to unpack there, right? Like, let's really look at the scene. If they had not reacted, if they had not jumped or turned their heads or ducked like a little bitch, if none of that had happened, no one would have noticed. Yeah. They're just two nondescript middle-aged white people being caught on Jumbotron macking on each other. But because that man is a little, he dropped to the floor and crawled away and hid. And left that woman standing there to have to turn her head and with no one there. Also, ladies, let that be a reminder and a lesson. Don't know what her situation is, but either way, they were caught having an affair. Don't know who was cheating. Maybe they were both cheating. But just a reminder, he left her there to hold the bag alone, okay? Just a reminder, but we'll continue. But like, you went out there to take the risk, right? It was titillating. It was exciting. That's the whole point of an affair. You went out in public with the risk of getting caught. You got caught, and you didn't have a plan for what was going to happen when you were going to get caught, or if you got caught. Like, just dumb. But what I wouldn't give to be part of that board meeting right now, I can't imagine what they're talking about. Because if I was a board member, I wouldn't be mad that they did it, right? Hey, they kept it in the family. You could call that extreme team building, right? But what I'm mad about is that you did it so publicly, you didn't have a plan, and you made our company look bad. So yeah, someone has to get fired. Again, I don't know what Coldplay song would possess you to blow up your life like this, but hey, I hope Viva La Vida was worth it.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I don't know. I might take affair for 200, Alex, to go from this holding hands like locked in. This is an embrace. This is a loving embrace. To go from this to this because you get put on the big screen at a Coldplay concert is crazy. Now, allegedly, he's the married CEO of a company, and she's like the HR rep, and she's only been at the company for 9 months, and they locked in like that, having an affair out in public. I'm not saying that man is a narcissist or she's a narcissist, right? Because they both in on this one, right? Both of them are, hey. Allegedly, this woman works there too. Like, she works under her, allegedly. And this is the HR rep, and he's the CEO, and she's there, so she knows about it. This ain't just a work wife situation. This is working the work wife. This is doing something. Now, somebody asked me, like, well, Lee, as a diagnosed narcissist, if you were him, how would you respond to this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm ashamed of what everybody saw. Everybody saw what you think you saw, right? Now, I like some privacy at this time because my wife needs some time to understand what's going on as well. But that wasn't what's going on. Like, I was doing the Heimlich maneuver on her, right? She was choking on, because Coldplay was her favorite band. That's why I took there. It's a work outing, of course. That's why everybody from work was there. It's a work outing. And she started choking, and I did a Heimlich maneuver. And then after I cleared her airway, we just stuck there and just started rocking to the music. And then we popped up on camera, and we like, oh my goodness, how is this going to look? They're going to think I'm having an affair. And that's what really happened, guys. I'm not having an affair. I love my wife and children. And I'm pretty sure if she's married, she loves her husband as well. We wouldn't do this out in public, y'all. You believe me, right? But seriously, y'all, this is what happens when you have no discipline. Like, you have no work, no discipline for your family dynamic, your company, no anything. Like, to go out here and have the audacity to be in public with an affair like that and allegedly have a co-worker there with you is crazy. And yes, they were at a Coldplay concert having an affair, allegedly, and got busted. And that company is like a startup, and it's hundreds of millions of dollars almost invested in this company. And he's the CEO, y'all, for 2 years. This is going to be crazy. But this is what happens, y'all.
Ciao. You let me know what you think about this. And do you think, anyway, we all know they are not child. They are cheating, obviously. The internet knows that. But go ahead down in the comment section and share your thoughts. But please, as always, keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. I'm getting my mic out like this. So, it's really, like, I do agree, like, the odds that they are going to be caught like this is really slim. And this is where I would say, like, both of the spouse, especially the man's wife, God is watching over her. Like, maybe she has been seeing all the signs and she has been pushing out outside, like, no, it can be. And God is like, okay, I'm gonna make this messy for you. This is the one that you can push on the side. But yeah, this type of relationship, and the thing a lot of people don't talk about is how work relationship, work wife, work husband relation, sometimes it can go really intense to a full-blown relationship. And for me, I feel like that's like the best cover-up, especially when they are in an executive place, both of them. Like, they can just say, oh, it's a work trip, and they're out on a day, like a couple trip, and they will tell you it's a work trip. Like, I could bet the wife knew they were going for this concert, but or the wife knew they were going on a trip or something, and probably say, oh, like, Chris is here, and she was like, hey, Chris. Like, God is watching over the wife, the marriage. Like, God, I think this is just God just letting her to know exactly how to move in this marriage, because clearly this is a relationship that they are so both very, very comfortable in it already. It's not something that it's, oh, let's be careful. It's something like, whatever will happen will happen. Like, yeah, we're locked in together, because they even allow a co-worker to be there. So that means it's something that I feel like it's something that people in their circle knows, but it's not out there. That's why I feel like it's people, something like people in their circle know. Because there's no way like the girl sitting, because clearly the way the girl even looked, she turned pink because she knew, like, yeah, they've been caught already. So there's no way that girl knows and then other people don't know. I doubt so. But yeah, for me, my heart goes out to the wife, because I can just imagine this being all over your For You page and you seeing this play out in real time. Like, I can just imagine the heartbreak she's going through, because I can just picture it. But yeah, people, I'm not telling anybody to cheat, but if the marriage is not working, walk away. I know some people will say, oh, but you don't know what her own husband did that made her. I get it, but the truth is that save yourself, give yourself some respect and dignity. And that's what, when it comes to cheating and all that, like, give yourself some respect, give yourself some dignity, because who is going through the embarrassment now? She's the one. If it's not working, just walk away. File for the divorce paper, get the separation, walk away, and go live your best life. And I understand there are a lot of things that goes into having a marriage, a lot of assets that needs to be finalized. What are you going to get? Another, sometimes that keeps some people to stay in. But even if you're going to do that, you don't do it at the expense of embarrassing yourself. Because apart from even the camera panning up to them, somebody could have a picture, blackmail, like, why would you even want? But why do I, like, come take it back, but why do I feel like maybe both of their spouse know? Maybe at this point they've thrown the tower, like, wherever, everybody do wherever you like, because that could also be a possibility. But that's not me saying that cheating is right in any way, but that could be it. I've come to realize that when people are in marriages, especially relationship, and both parties are not feeling it and they're staying there for whatever reason, sometimes it becomes almost like an open relationship, unspoken. But that still does not justify. And like every other person that said it, like, if they are just stay still and just let it go through, I don't think it would have gotten attraction like it did. But they actually just sold themselves out, and for whatever reasons, God knows why this just came out like that. But yeah, I can just imagine how the office dynamic is going to be right now. Like, oof, what? Anyway, guys, you go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video, this story down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. Yeah, so go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.